Welcome to my channel. My channel is dedicated to exposing Watchtower lies, deceptions and cover-ups. My name is Marcy and I was one of Jehovah's Witnesses for over 30 years. I served as a regular pioneer for 10 of those years. I was first contacted in the door-to-door ministry in 1987 and I finally left the organisation in 2022. I have taken a break from making my YouTube videos. I've had an awful lot on recently, moving house and sorting out family matters. So I've not been making the videos for quite a while, but I'm now back. And this video is about my friend Laurie and me. And people who've watched my channel know that my friend is a Jehovah's Witness and is very active. And I believe that she didn't know that I'd stopped attending because we go to separate kingdom halls. But we were talking the other day and it turns out that she does know that I don't attend and haven't attended for an awful long time. So this came out as her sister is in a congregation, or has moved to a congregation that I used to be in. And when they found out, the sisters found out that she was the sister of Laurie, then they started asking about me. So, and how I was, and, you know, they'd not seen me for a long time at the Kingdom Hall and all the rest of it. So she then approached Laura and asked her. And so Laurie told me that people were asking questions about why I wasn't going to the meetings. And I said to her, did you know that I wasn't going to the meeting? And she said, oh, yeah, I know you weren't going. And I said, well, how long have you known? And she said, oh, ages and ages. And I said, well, why haven't you said anything? And she said to me, if I don't know the reasons why that you don't go or anything about it, I can honestly say, I just don't know. And I says, doesn't it bother you or doesn't it worry you? She says, you've got your reasons for why you don't go. And she said, you know, I'm happy to carry on as we are. You know, and I see her several times a week. She comes to my house, I go to her house. And I, like I said, believe she didn't know. And then I got an inkling that she knew something, but I know that she deals with her sister in the same sort of way. So she's got her sister is hit and miss at the meetings, and she goes out nightclubbing, and she's got a worldly boyfriend and this, that and the other. And she knows about all this, but she doesn't ask her any questions about it. You know, this has been going on before I stopped going. And she just said, well, I don't want to know, I don't want to be involved, and I don't want people asking me. You know, and me being able to say anything. So she said, I don't ask her any questions. And so I've now discovered that she is doing the same thing with me. I think it's very, very interesting. But we've had some interesting sort of conversations recently. We were talking and she sort of said to me, you know, let him who is without sin cast the first stone. And I said to her, you know what? I said, that's a really interesting Bible scripture. I said, I'd like to read it. I said, do you think that you could find it for me in the Bible? And she said that she would have a look it up. I said, well, it's in the book of John. I said, but I'd like you to read it for yourself. Because, you know, I said, most people know that verse. She said, yes. She says it was Jesus who said it. So I have left that with her for homework because, as we all know, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses especially, are very much aware that the Watchtower has removed that particular scripture from the Bible and it's no longer there. There's no explanation as to why it's not there. It's just not there. And I just think when she comes back to me, which she will do, she gets distracted with the work she's doing, but I will give you a little reminder and say to her, did you manage to find that scripture about, casting the first stone and the sin? And she'll go back and she will go and look for it. And when she can't find that scripture, I think that will set her thinking about why it's not there. So it's quite interesting what's happening at the moment with her. As I said, I see her quite a lot. So, yeah, that's what's happening with her at the moment. So, yes, she's known the whole time that I don't go to the meetings anymore, which shocked me, really, when she just said, yeah, I've known it that you don't go. But she did say to me, why don't you go on the Zoom? And I said, no, I don't want to go on the Zoom. I don't want to go at all. And so she said, okay. And that was it. So that was that. So another point that I wanted to discuss is what's happening with my other friend, Sharon, who was brought up as a Jehovah's Witness. And her father is a Jehovah's Witness. Now, her father, I have permission from Sharon just to talk a little bit about this, but her father is now suffering from dementia. He's 80 years of age, and he's not gone altogether, but he told her that, he now thinks that he should die. He wants to die. And the bottom line of it is, because he can't go to the meetings anymore and hasn't been going for quite a while, he now believes that if he dies before Armageddon comes, that he will, because he's not attending, that he will get the chance of the paradise. But if he doesn't die soon and Armageddon comes, then he's lost his paradise hope because he can't go anymore. And this is very, very distressing, for Sharon. She says, what kind of a religion is it that teaches this? So that, an elderly man, 80 years old, is now saying he wants to die. He can't understand why he's not dying. And he's become very depressed because of this, that he can't go to the meetings. And another thing about this is that he's not been visited by any witnesses. This love that they show and have, he's not had that. He's not done anything wrong. He's just got old and can't go. They don't keep in touch with him. They don't. There's no effort made on their part. And yet, her dad used to be in my congregation. He used to sit on the seats across from me. And when my son came over from Germany the other last week, I said to her, did you know that Sharon's dad was a Jehovah's Witness? And he said, oh, no, I didn't know that was her dad, that her dad was a witness. And I said, oh, yeah, I used to sit across from us. And he said, well, who was I? And I said, oh, they called him XYZ. And he went, oh, the little guy. Yeah, he was to sit across. And he knew him. The witnesses know where he is, that are in his congregation, but none of them have been and made any effort whatsoever to visit him or to give him any kind of support. He can't use the Zoom. He doesn't know how to do it. And nobody's been and tried to do anything. So this is the love that they show. It's all hypocrisy, as I've exposed in my videos. And I just wanted to say, Sharon says, I'm just disgusted. She was brought up as a witness, but never took to it. And you know, she said, I don't know whether I should take my dad down to the hole and drop him off, because he's very upset that he can't go. But there's witnesses that live round him, why can't they take him? You know, that's the love that they're supposed to have and show. So I think it's an absolute disgrace that, you know, he feels now that he wants to die because of what the witness teachings and doctrines. It's a terrible thing. So that's just what I wanted to just speak about today, about those things. I haven't really been looking into the Watchtower or anything. I've taken a complete break from it for a while. Me and Paul are fine. For those my regular subscribers who wonder how I am and how I've been, I'm okay. And you know, we're getting married soon now, so that's why we've had a lot of things on, and I've not really had the time to be making the YouTube videos, but I've got a lot of things sorted out. So now I'm going to be starting again with the Bible study videos, exposing the Watchtower using my trusted older publications. So I just want to make a quick video and say hello to everybody. I hope you haven't forgotten me, and I'll be making a video very soon. And so until the next time, I am going to say bye.